leaving my hotel. I'm gonna head towards Augusta today, and then I need to do some laundry. I'm out of clothes, clean clothes, and then in the morning I'll head towards Portland, which is just right down the road. The airport is just right down the road. It's like I think it was like a 10-minute drive from the possible motel I may be staying in. So it's not too far. It's kind of nice. But I got about a 2.5 or more hour drive to get to where I'm going. So I will see y'all along the way, wherever I decide to stop or whatnot. So see y'all later. Okay, so some of you may have watched the channel, let's see, not the channel, but it's like a Facebook page. That's what I meant to say, a Facebook page. So it was called Pop Watch. Well, it was this grandson who went around filming his grandparents, and sometimes he'd have his dad and his son on there too, but it was mostly about his grandpa. And he just filmed them while they were riding around town, running errands or going out to eat or whatnot. Well, it reminded me so much of my grandpa, so I got hooked on the page, like the videos and stuff that he posted. The grandson's name is Jason Roy, and I just have to say, I freaking loved them because they remind me of my grandfather so much. Just the way that his grandpa would say whatever was on his mind. He didn't care what nobody thought. He was an old war veteran, you know, talk smack, you know, he didn't care. But he meant it all in good fun. Well, he passed away yesterday. You're going to see this video on the 24th of August, but he died on August 22nd. And I just have to say that I'm going to dearly miss those videos because that man had me laughing all the time. But also, on a keynote, he was a huge Dr. Pepper fan. So, what did I do today? I had to go get me a cold Dr. Pepper and in memory of Pop. And they didn't have the small one, so I had to get the gigantic one. But I got the cold Dr. Pepper. Ice cold juicy Dr. Pepper, as they would call it. But cheers to Pop. I'm gonna miss you, man. Just got my laundry done. I am heading to Portland now. I'm gonna get me some dinner there, an early dinner probably, and I might go explore around. I might go walk around or whatever. I don't know. I didn't really explore when I got here Sunday, so I'll maybe do a little bit of that later on today and just get everything packed up, organized, ready to go because I have to be at the airport at 9 o'clock because that's when I have to drop off my rental. And so yeah, just gonna, like I said, it's gonna be kind of an easy day, get some stuff done, and I'm gonna eat a nice meal tonight. I'm gonna spoil myself. One last meal before I head back home. It definitely ain't gonna be lobster, I can assure you of that. Ugh. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say and I don't feel like rambling, so I'll see y'all guys later when I get to Portland. Peace. Well, I stopped through, well, I was in Portland, but I stopped through a place called Westbrook to get a bite to eat. I'm trying to stay outside of Portland until I have to absolutely be there. It's too crazy there for me. But yeah, I saw this and I'm gonna go get me a bite to eat here soon. This neat little river. I'm gonna go get me some Mexican food because it looked really good. It had good reviews. So I have arrived at my hotel, motel, whatever you want to call it, for the night. It is Poland Spring Inn and Resort. Super nice. I'm in the presidential suite. So you just enter in there. Walk over here. It's like got apparently a lot of history. I just happened to look on Google and saw this place, and it was like the cheapest, and it's only like 40 minutes from the airport. So I was like, win-win for me, because I was not staying in downtown Portland. Just a cute little bathroom, small. That's all I need. I don't need nothing fancy anyways. This is outside my room, but I'll do a tour around the grounds as well, guys. It's super neat. It's like a golf course. My supervisor would have a freaking cow right now. Big golf person. So, but yeah, here's another historical looking photo of the presidential part. But yeah, so I'll go give you a tour as soon as I finish unpacking my stuff. I got to get everything out of the car tonight so I can throw away what's trash. And so, yep. That's all I got to say. Oh yeah, so apparently like they have a pub up, like this pub or whatever too, and I haven't drank at all on this trip, so Annie is getting an adult beverage tonight because it's right on the grounds. I don't have to drive. It's great. It's very casual. It's called Rick's Pub. So here I am at the Presidential Inn at the Poland Springs Inn and Resort. This one actually was built or opened up in 1913. That's what the little plaque says. Anyway, I didn't realize this place had so much history, and it came about because of the Poland Spring water. And there's just so much little history here. So I'll just take you on a little tour and kind of show you things. So here you have the Roosevelt House, another place that you can stay at as well. And this actually used to be, just the place as a whole, it used to be a place that people could come who were very wealthy and stay, is what it was actually made for back in the day. But now the owners who have it and are taking care of it and everything, it's very affordable. Like for just one night for here and all the accommodations it has, it was like $155. It came to $163, I think, after tax and stuff. So not bad at all, guys. So this is a sign that you'll see as you come in. So you'll come in from the main road, which is right over there. You kind of see the sun right there. You'll come up this road, and it's a one-way road up here to that's the Maine house, or Maine Inn, as they call it, M-A-I-N-E, of course. And then the Presidential Inn, which is where I'm staying at for the night. And you got a whole, like I said, you got a whole golf course here. Super nice. But there's a little bit of history. I'll try to zoom in so y'all can pause it and read it. So, and there's a map of everything that is here. So the guy just stopped and told me, he saw me picking up one of the apples off the ground. They actually have an apple tree right there, and they have pear trees along the way. Here's a pear tree. And he told me to have one. So I got one. I'm gonna try it a little bit later, see how it is. I'm still very full from lunch, so the thought of eating anything is just grotesque right now. This is a very popular place. If I ever come back up this way, I would definitely stay here. Super nice. Hiram is actually the one who discovered the spring water that is famously known as Poland Spring water. He actually found it from its original source and drank from it for like a week. Decided he liked it so much he started selling it for 5 cents a bottle. I think it's what it was. Yeah, 5 cents. 5 cents a bottle. So we're walking up on the main building here. There's some coffers out there. So this here is the main building, the front of it, and this is where you'll check in as well. And also the little pub is in there. This is an area that they use for their outdoor concert series right now. They do it during the summer. And one of my most favorite things is just the view of the mountains out in the distance. That's just insane. It's pretty cute, super cool. So over here you have the restaurant. There's music playing, but I don't think it's live. Yeah, it sounds like that's a recording. Over here I'm going to take you to where the museum and the chapel is located. I also have trails that you can do out here. This one is the Maple Trail. It's labeled as easy. So there you go. Here is Togo, the story behind how he got here and became what they call an unsung hero. I'll insert the picture here so you can read it. A little short story that someone wrote. Came from Alaska all the way to Maine. And over here you have here's the thing about Togo again. So I'll zoom in so you guys can pause it and read. But I believe that this is the museum. I think it's one of the buildings out here. I believe it is this one that they're wanting to do repairs on. It's got some leaks in the building and things like that, but I'll go over here and read this on. Here is the chapel. It looks like they're rehearsing right now for a wedding tomorrow. As you can hear the famous wedding march song. This would be an awesome place to get married at, so all you future brides. Maine State Building. Okay. Well, I was close, I guess. Guys, I'm telling you. Oh, it is a museum. Oh my god. There it is. Museum. Look at there. I was right for once. Huh. Built in Chicago, and then it was dismantled, built in Chicago, Illinois, and then came back and they rebuilt it here. So let's see. This building is preserved as a valuable state relic and dedicated for a library and art building as a continual memorial of the original settlement, Poland Spring Farm, by the Ricker family. This is already closed for the day. Oh, that's so neat in there. It closed at 4 today, so I don't get to go in there. It closed right as I got here. But the Maine State Building in the floor. Here's a little history of the All Souls Chapel in the Maine State Building. You can pause it. Just another memorial over in here. Have bricks with all kinds of different names. You can actually pay to have one of these if you dedicate, like, or you donate a certain amount of money or something of that nature. But yeah. So if you're into tennis, they actually have a volleyball net on the far end right there, but if you're into tennis or volleyball, they've got those here. I'm gonna see what this house is up here. Got a sign over here. Because I'm learning, as you are, right now about this place. Super cool, I like all the history. So this was Hiram's house, Hiram Ricker. It's built in the 1890s. And this is actually a private residence. So, neat. I'm gonna head back to my room and pray I don't get hit by a freaking golf ball. That would be my luck last day of vacation. I get hit by a golf ball. Actually, I'm gonna try to find another apple. I like apples. So got my nice cold adult beverage, watching the sunset over the mountains. Enjoying my last night of freedom before back to reality.
Fish swimming around ready to jump in the pan. Let's go ice fishing. Ain't nothing quite the same. Come on. Ice fishing. They're just a party by another name. Well, I got 30 below, 3 feet of snow. Grab your stuff, cause we're still gonna go ice fishing. Ain't nothing quite the same. Ice fishing, yes, tradition here in Maine. You know, our parents.
So, leave it to me to not realize what an iconic gym I am staying at in the wonderful state of Maine. I did not realize when I randomly booked my hotel stay at. Y'all, this place is freaking amazing. If I ever come back to Maine, this is where I'm staying. This is where I'm staying because this is amazing here. Oh my God. I'm just flabbergasted the amount of, I just feel like, oh my gosh, like I just can't believe how crazy, like amazing this place is. Anyway, I'm going to stop now. Also, 2 things that I got wrong. So the Roosevelt House is actually a private residence. It is not for like rent. You can't stay there. Private residence. Second of all, when Mr. Rickard started selling his water, it was 5 cents per gallon, and he sold it in a clay jug. So that's 2 things I got wrong. So if I find out anything else, I will let you know. I am going to wonder, because I'm kind of curious why I'm seeing it spelled Riccard, and then I'm seeing it spelled also Rickerd. Like, I'm kind of confused, like what's going on with that, you know? So I'm gonna check on that tomorrow. I will ask. Also, I went and got my drink and stuff, as you saw, and then I went to walk around the little lobby area there where I did my check-in, and there was that guy that was singing or whatever. Like, that was so neat. So I just sat there a minute and listened to him, and then I bought this awesome book. So I can continue to learn about this place. because I was just so caught off guard about the amount of history at this place, guys. Like, I was just blown away. Like, I didn't realize where I was actually staying at. It is like, it's where Poland Springs Water Company got started. Holy moly. Like, like, geez Louise. This was like a great way to end a trip, because honestly I was just like, oh, it's just gonna be a lazy day, whatever. Like, no, I get to my motel, or I get to my inn, resort, whatever you want to call this, and I go explore, and I'm finding out all these new things. And this was like a last minute treat for vacation. This was definitely a treat. Oh my god, I'm just blown away. Anyway, so I came out of the hotel, and then I edited this video. Oh, also, I had a few items before I went exploring, or no, before I went and got my drink. I went and donated a few things that I have that I didn't want to take back home, because I'm not checking a bag in. I ain't doing it, because you got to pay for it. So I took it down to this other lodge area where the lady told me to bring it, and there was a guy down there working, and he was getting ready to leave for the day, and she was like, well, where are you coming from, yada yada. And I was like, oh, I'm like from South Carolina. And I told her about the whereabouts I live. Well, the guy that was standing there that works here, he was like, oh, you don't live far from me. I live in Gastonia. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, we don't live far apart. He's like, I come up here and work some during the summer, or I come up here and work, and then I go back home. I guess he just works up here during the summer to get away from the crazy humid summers, which I can't blame him. But yeah, like, it was just the same. But anyway, and then after I had my drink and all that, and I came back, I started editing my video, and then none other than, it's on a commercial break right now, but it's National Lampoon's Vacation is on. So of course I'm going to watch that movie because it's a classic. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready for bed. Everything's packed up, organized, ready to go, cleaned up for tomorrow. So I'm glad that's done. I am going to eat my apple here in a minute, and I'll let you know tomorrow how that was. And I'll go ahead and get this video put out for you guys so you can see it tomorrow. Well, technically today is tomorrow for y'all. Okay, anyway. It makes sense to me. Might confuse you. But yeah. So, I'll see you guys in the oh my gosh. I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye.